Oh, gosh. Me? No, I'm just impressed with the, just looking back, beginning with David's sort of background, painting a picture for us about the university over the years, how the, after World War II, what changes took place. There's very good history that I think we should be aware of. And I guess noting the changes that have taken place since over the past 50 years, I think it's a huge change, an enormous sea change, as you would probably say. But I guess what I'm impressed with right now is, based on the discussion here, of course, the impact of IT on faculty, on the instructional level, on courses that you get involved with. And of course, I'm very much interested in student reactions. And so this whole issue of how something like IT affects all of us, how we're going to respond to this change is huge. And it's something that all of you have addressed, and I think something that certainly needs a lot more attention than I think we've given it so far. I'm also impressed with the lack of leadership that we've talked about. The notion that people come in, they leave, and in the past, how we did have faculty become vice presidents and then return to the departments, and they bring back to the department the issues. They can see the problem from perhaps another perspective, but that educates all of us as they come back. I think that kind of movement was very helpful, one we've moved away from, and I think perhaps that is part of the problem here that we're facing currently. The whole idea of money, certainly, and how it affects the university reminded me of Trudeau's cartoons, where he said, I don't know how many of you watch or follow Trudeau, but the whole idea of how the university was going to be now for profit, and how, and I said, gosh, is that what our future is all about, that we're going to be here only for profit? And I would, it made me very sad to think that people are talking in those terms. So that, I guess that, and this, I think what you mentioned about the reduction of the units back to, from 12 to 6, and I said, wow, what does that do in terms of faculty cohesion? And I think there's a lot of that sense that now faculty tend to be isolated one from the other, and how that affects your work. It affects the work of the department. It affects how it affects students. And of course, how does it affect our community? And I think that part we've not talked about enough. How do we tie back with the community, as I think we did? And some of you don't know about Governor John Burns, but for him, it was essential that the university was a central point of the state of Hawaii. And he devoted a lot of attention, money, support to that. And I think we've lost some of that.
We've lost a lot.
Yes, we have.
And we've got to do something to bring that back again. But those are kinds of things that you've surfaced as in your comments that I thought very significant, that we should be thinking about and working to promote. Yeah. For me, it's been fascinating hearing all of your comments. I've sort of been out of touch because I'm not teaching as much as I used to, but hearing from the classroom, I think that's where the action is. I think someone mentioned about why we're a research university and how that has affected the standing of the community, how we perceive ourselves. I think we're still a land-grant university, and we can't get ourselves divorced from that idea, especially now, the whole idea of sustainability. That's central. So, thank you very much. I've enjoyed this very much.